Hey guys, today I'm finally gonna do a ranking video. I'm gonna be ranking all the Finest Candies games by least liked to most liked. So, in my opinion. So let's do this. Moving on to number 4 right now. And number 4 is Finest Candies 3. Now, there are some reasons. There are reasons why this is my least favorite of the Candies games, because I just don't like it that much. It's trying to be like 4, but I don't know. I just don't. I can see why some people. Lots of people like. Okay, and yeah, it does have some interesting stuff. I can agree with that. But it tries to be like 4, but actually I'm currently working on Final Fantasy 4 on the Switch. And the models, I don't like the look of the models. They just look ugly to me. They don't look cool. Well, okay, except for Vinny. Monster Vinny, but ugh, looks disgusting. Anyway, that is my thoughts why Candies 3 is my least favorite of the Candies games. Now, we move on to number 3. I said number 3. And number 3 is Finest Candies 2. Now, I like this a bit more than a good bit more than and 3, because it's actually has modes that don't take you like 3 out, like takes you forever to do, like with 3, because 3's final night, aka night 6, for 3 is like really just I don't understand. I mean, seriously, But 2 is pretty good and pretty easy as well. The jump scares are interesting, and it's actually quite fun because you use phones to lure animatronics to different rooms, like how you do Springtrap in Final Fantasy 3 with the audio stuff, and also like Final Fantasy 6 when you aka Pizzeria Simulator, when you place down an audio lure to lure animatronics to a different room. And pretty much, yeah. I mean, like, you have Candy and Sin. New Withered Candy and New Withered Cindy and Withered Blank work the same. And they just try to get to you by going to different rooms. Withered Chester, he bangs on the vent, and then you have to find the correct camera to play turn on the phone to make him go away. Withered Penguin, he makes it when you look on that certain times on cameras when he appears. If you don't look away real quickly when he appears on that camera, you have to wait for the cameras to reboot. And then we have the rat. The rat is basically a mixture of New Withered Candy, New Withered Cindy, Withered Blank, and the penguin. Like the penguin, he sometimes when his face is just covering the whole camera, when his face covers the whole camera, literally the whole camera, you have to move away from that camera quickly, or you have to reboot the cameras. Then we have the cat. The cat is quite interesting because he works like New Withered Candy, New Withered City, Indy, and Withered Blank, and also has the same as a mechanic that is the same as Withered Chester. When he bangs on the vents, you have to play the call on that vent in that room to make sure he doesn't get out. He doesn't get in that vent. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, this game's just pretty good. The downside, there's not really a downside. I mean, the fact that Night 7 is literally rage mode. And the fact that old candy isn't in here. I mean, the cat can't be old candy because I know old candy has a different head. I know the rat is the same as rat because his head looks practically the same as in Five Nights at Candy's 1. But anyway, on to number 2. Then we have Five Nights at Candy's original. Is number 2. Now, this is an amazing game, but I mean, it's the first game in the series, but the downside to it is that the max mode is literally too hard. I mean, back in 2015, 2015, when this game first came out, when I first played it, I only beat up to night 6. But the max mode is literally too insane in the classic version of Candies. But the characters are pretty good. I mean, Candy, Cindy, and Chester were all work the same. They when they're in the doorways, their eyes show, and when their eyes show, you have to close the door on them. The penguin, when he's at the door, you do the same thing, but if he gets in your office, he messes with the door, like everything. So you do not want penguin to come in. Now, then we have Old Candy. He doesn't make a sound when he's at the door. He doesn't show his eyes when he's at the door, but you have to check the cameras for which door he's at. So when you check that camera, you close that door quick as heck, or you won't be able to close it. Then we have Blank. Now, when he moves from his room, he tries moves slowly at a time, and when he leaves, he do not check the camera that's by your window before or closing it, because once you check that camera when Blank's there, you can't look away from that camera. And then when he smashes through your window, oh boy. So you have to close the window the window who's like blocker. It's not I don't necessarily think it's a door, but anyway, yeah, that's all I have to say about Candies 1 original. Now, you already know what number 1's gonna be. And yes, it is Final Fantasy Candies Remaster is number 1. Because originally, the original Final Fantasy Candies, original was my favorite fan game of all time until this. I was excited when I first heard about this, because and I was like, well, I was really excited but then when I started to play it, I was really happy that this is, because this is and still is to my day, when this came out, I am excited. When I when I started playing, I was already knowing that this is my new favorite fan game of Final Fantasy fan game of all time. I mean, the remastered version is amazing. I mean, the character models look more colorful. They have brighter colors. I mean, it all around looks better and plays better. I mean, so the controls are kind of the same, but different. Kind of like the original, instead of you having like these 3 bars in the middle, right down at your screen, like it's usually right here, it shows how much power is being drained. The higher the bar goes up on each door, when it shows right there, and then boom, you just do it, and there. But this time it shows it at the door, and the bars go up, and each time the longer it's being used. Now, the characters work the same as in the original. Like, Candy, Indy, Chester, all come to your office. And when they're in the doorways, you close the door on them. And Penguin, he works the same as he did, but he works more than he did. I don't necessarily encountered the Penguin that much in the original, but I think he works the same as the original. I mean, when he goes in your office, he messes around with the doors. Maybe the camera, I don't know. It's been like a couple months since I played the original. I mean, Final Fantasy Candies Remastered. Anyway, and then we have and Blank. He works the same as he did as well. Old Candy as well. I swear, Rat, when he was at the door, he made a noise in the original. Like, does anyone remember that? Yeah. I'm pretty sure he did, but this time he doesn't. And the extras menu is amazing. Because look at this. You have comparisons between remastered and old with all of the characters. Like, here's what Candy looks like now, and here's what Candy used to look like. Cindy, old, what he looked like in the original, what she looks like now. What Chester looks like now, what Chester looks like in the original. What Penguin looks like now, what Penguin used to look like, what Penguin looks like now. Sure, it looks like he just has like a white outline, but it's brighter. Then Blank. Look at him. I mean, these models are, I mean, and even it shows how the office looked like. This is what the office looks like now. This is what it used to look like. What it used to look like, what it looks like now. What it used to look like, what it looks like now. What it used to look like, what it looks like now. Then each of the rooms. These first 4 rooms, this is what they look like now. This is what they used to look like. Now, used to. Now, used to. Now, these 2 rooms here, this is what they look like now. This is what they used to. Now, used to. Now, used to. And these 3 right here. Here. This is what they look like now. This is what they used to. Now, 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 used to. Now. And these final 3 at the bottom. And on to the best part, the jump scares. Oh my goodness, the jump scares look so much better. They look so much better. I mean, seriously, man. This is... And that is it, guys. Oh, and another thing. The custom night is easier now, and you can actually do it on your first try with strategy. And there's also a code to type in to get a secret Shadow Candy Night. And that's how you get the 4th star and a secret ending that gets a preview, somewhat of a preview for Candy's 4. And that is it, guys. If you like this video and want me to do more ranking videos, the next one will be ranking the difficulty of every character in Ultimate Custom Night, which will be a lot. Anyways, if you want that, this video better get 20 likes. Yeah, 20 likes. 20 likes, and I will definitely do that. Ranking every difficulty of every character in Ultimate Custom Night. Anyway, that's it for now. Bye, everyone.